It's that backhand right there, baby.
All right.
How y'all doing?
Welcome to an episode of It's On Us. You see the guys that are here. Ash, John, Gabe. It's the three of us today. The other two had things planned out, but that's all right. We want to get to enjoy our conversation today. So, how we feeling today?
Oh, I'm swell. You already know. Besides my fucking mouth really hurting, I'm good. Vibes is up.
Dude, wisdom teeth. What are you going to do, man?
I don't know.
You got to get them pulled.
I unfortunately know this, but you guys know one of my irrational fears is needles. And I've heard the length of that needle that's supposed to hit the back of my mouth.
Oh.
Fuck that.
But you won't even be up for it. Like, it's just like a, you're out.
No,
you're up.
I'm not getting put under.
No, don't get
You
put
have
under.
to.
No.
Especially with your fucking shit.
No, some people don't get put under.
I didn't get put under. I watched them do it.
See?
No. Why? Are you serious?
Yeah. I'm like, go ahead. Hit me with that Novocaine.
So all they do, they'll hit you with the Novocaine in your shit. You'll still be awake. You can't feel nothing. And if you do, you just get more Novocaine.
Well, now that your wisdom teeth are like out, like they're like, are they?
One,
are they through?
No, one's starting to come through in this back one right here.
They are gonna be like, you're gonna need to get put down. Cause
I would prefer that.
Say put down like it's the dog or something. No, like,
He said, "Oh, Yeller, come to the back."
no, like I remember like vividly, like he asked me, "You want all?" I had to get all four at the same time. I'm like, just do it all. So basically, Novocaine. He was like, "You start feeling pain, let me know. I'll give you more." 5-10 minutes go past. I don't feel like my whole jaw is like numb. I can't feel anything. So
I just don't like the idea of my mouth just.
oh, you're out, dude. You're fucking split. Like, you're,
Yeah.
they're
you don't gain that feeling back until like 2 hours later. So like you can't eat or drink anything. It's just like
I remember when I woke up in the back of my mom and dad's car. I was like, oh, I was laying on like my side. It was like, oh,
you got those galls and they get all bloody and
Yeah.
it's terrible.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's coming my way.
You got dental insurance?
I'm about to turn 27, Ash.
I hope you got some type of insurance.
After this year, all my insurance expires. So I gotta
you
go
gotta
get it
go
on my own.
Yeah, until you're what, 26? I think it is?
Yep. Well, after you're 26, yep.
dude, yeah. You
So
gotta
I
get
got two. If I can schedule it in the next 6 weeks.
if I was you, get that shit out because it's gonna cause more issues if they start growing in and shit. That teeth pain, fucking
It's not my teeth hurt. It's like my jaw, like my jawline physically hurts, like right here. Like I got punched in my shit, like for real. Like I woke up, Tyson was like, "How you doing?" Boom.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm gonna go fly my birds.
I started watching his, you guys get a chance, go check that out on Hulu. His, Mike Tyson's like, I don't know.
Is it called Mike?
No. It's called Mike, yeah. It's called
No. No. You didn't see what Mike said about that?
He's probably pissed about it.
Oh, he's basically said that I don't want to say the word, but it was a hard R. And he said that's what they're treating me like I'm a slave.
It literally in the movie or in the series, he called himself the R word. And he's like, why would Mike even refer to himself like that? Like, no.
So he's like asking people not to watch it. So I'm like, I watch Hotboxing, his podcast.
Yes.
So after he said that, he's like, boycott it. I haven't watched it. I don't want to watch it because I want the Jamie Foxx one.
Yeah, I'd rather have Jamie Foxx.
And he's already gave him the approval for that. Like he's already got his blessing for him to be him. Like
who was the Ali or not Ali? Who played him?
Mike Tyson in the Hulu one. I'm not too sure.
I forget the actor's name. He's a really good actor too, but like just how they depict Mike Tyson.
The writing is more so what
it's the writing that's not. It's portraying him as this ugly character that he's really not. Like literally growing up, called himself retarded, like slow. His mom was abusive. Or like, you just gotta watch it. If you watch it or not, I don't know.
Just imagine if you had like, you grow to be 50 years old or something, and like then there's like a story about your life and they get it wrong. I'd be fucking pissed too. Like this is not my life. Like you're. Like that kind of goes back again. Like last week we talked about like religion and stuff, like the Bible being like, okay, it's this way, but then years later is told this way, and then so that kind of telephone game of like the Bible, but also you like people's like biographies and shit. Like
that's everything though.
Yeah, it really is. It's like once he's gone, he's not gonna be able to defend. So like right now it's like, hey shit, this is not right. This is.
I mean, now's the time for him to like, if you really want to release something, you're in control of all of that. So. Even I got a chance to watch the interview with Kanye too. he was kind of like going back on his documentary they did on him as far as like his mom passing away, the whole Donda experience. He's like, throughout the whole series, where was my dad? You don't see his dad at all.
Oh, see, yeah.
So you guys are leaving out parts of like his story, and whenever he starts to go on this like rant of truth, the cameras go down. So it's like they're like filtering him, not allowing him to fully express who Kanye is. Like, people call Kanye crazy, but crazy people call crazy people all the time.
Crazy is just people who are smarter than their time.
Yeah. And he literally said that.
Think
he was
about like Edgar Allan Poe or like Ben Franklin and like all these people that, what the fuck you trying to make electricity for?
Yeah.
What the fuck is electricity? You're crazy as fuck trying to do something like that. You're outside with a kite, lightning, you know what I mean? The age old, you know, the age old picture. It's like, yo, you're crazy as fuck.
Yeah, just imagine if you were sitting in your house and you look outside and someone's fucking flying a kite in the rainstorm. Like, I'd be like,
and you never seen
is
it
you
before,
bloody
like,
serious, Mike?
Yeah.
Is you bloody serious, Mike?
What the hell is wrong with you? Yeah, no. But yeah, going on that though, it's just like people who can't understand the vision long term, or say I'm like 5-10 years ahead of my time. Like, I may be right. He said this. Kanye said this verbatim. I put it on my Snapchat story too. He said, I may be right, but just not right now. What I'm doing is right, but just not right now. So like, he has ideas and stuff that like are so good, but it's the media filters him, depicts him a certain type of way. So don't let this social media stuff fool you. Be who you are, basically. But yeah, no, it's interesting though, just to like go back and watch film on people, just do a little research on, I don't know, just who you're interested in.
Right.
Yeah, I'm taking more of a, like, I appreciate the biographies of people. Like my grandpa, he's real big into like reading and hearing about like old presidents and like what they did and why they made the decisions they made. And like, that's interesting to me. And I think that like now with the social media aspect of everybody not has an opinion, but everybody has a story.
Everybody does have an opinion.
Yeah, you know, and it's like, it's all out there. So like Kanye being him, his truest self. And
yeah, he says it's like, just like, he does like unlock character if you see him. So basically like, he's just talking about this maximum level of what he wants and what he's creating, and he's in full control. Basically, don't medicate him per se, but like, for you guys, he said this too. He was like, do you feel as though mental health now is being like overly saturated because of the media? Like, everybody has anxiety now. And
dude, I will say that I've heard that from boomers. The boomer generation has said that on multiple occasions. I've heard that, like, yeah, everybody's still got anxiety and stuff, and oh my god, they can't drink water. They gotta like filter it. And like, we used to drink water out the hose, and like and it's like the I've definitely heard that the anxiety thing is like being overblown. But I think a lot of people do suffer from stuff just because of the facts of cell phones and everything being so, the stimulation of internet and phone has just killed our brains in the last 10 years.
Overstimulation all the time, day in and day out.
I think mental healthness has gotten overused and thrown away at the same time.
It's almost like it's lost value, like, just because how many people are saying like, oh, it's important. Like, okay, well, how important? Like, important enough not to go to a therapist, or like,
yeah.
And then, so to add on to that, it's important to, you know, like, okay, some people do have anxiety, whatever, about certain shit that you can't control or you can't control. Then there's the people that you don't even know halfway across the states that don't give a fuck about your mental healthness, that's on the internet just banging on their keyboard, saying whatever they want. And that's why I say everybody has an opinion. So you can care about, you know, other people's mental healthness, but that doesn't mean the next guy is.
Yeah, no,
it's true.
So it's like, we live in a world where it's 50-50. You either care about other people's mentals or you don't give a fuck about it.
You don't give two shits.
And that's why I think it's lost its value. Like, it's one or the other. And it's kind of hard now to distinguish the either or.
Yeah, because if it were up to them, we would have some type of mental disorder. We all got anxiety, depression, some type of PTSD.
Yeah, I about to say like addictive personality. Something like, it's just like,
and there's like levels to it. So again, you should talk to a trained, licensed therapist if you want to do that, make that decision. But like, some stuff you can work through on your own. Again, because you do have the answers on the inside, but you got to do some reflecting and understand, why am I feeling like this?
I think taking that time is good to take time for yourself, but it's also good to take time to like, okay, here's someone that's going to listen to me, even though it costs money. It's like someone's going to listen to me and dissect me from the outside. And I think that we do that. You know, we have our talks and conversations, and that's good. And then there's also the next step of it where there's like exercises and things to like get people out of that rut where it's not so like, I always go, there's a couple people that I talk to, I'm like, yeah, like I have to catch myself because they have their, they have issues, and I'm trying to help them through it. And I'm like, well, just do this. I'm like, it's so easy for me to say that. It's so easy for me just to say that, but I can't help you. You got to like help yourself. And there can't just be just change your way, or just change your mind, just change your thought.
Yeah, for somebody who's overweight, it's like, just go to the gym. No, it's other things that like, go into play. Like what you consume is what makes you, and that goes from social media, the food you eat, the water you drink, all of it plays a role into like they all contributes to who you are, what you want out of the world. So be mindful of that too. That is one take on it too. But yeah, I definitely think mental health is a topic for people to talk about. But at the same time, don't oversaturate and go too deep into it. Like you're reading too much into it.
Don't use it as a crutch.
Yeah, that's exactly what people would do. Like, I have bipolar. My life would never be the same.
And then like let's say you got anxiety and you just start lashing out on people. Like, it's my anxiety. I didn't mean like no. I mean that's you wanting to lash out. That's not your anxiety making you do that. Like,
try to change your ways.
If you want to decompress yourself and de-stress, find a better way to do it.
There's ways. Again, like for me, I've taken the approach of like physically, I know I need to move for my body to be stimulated. So going to the gym helps my brain flow differently. Drinking more water helps it flow differently. I'm drinking something else right now, but a
little bit of water.
Still, it's sparkling water. There you go.
That's how I am with me. Like people tell me like, man, like you're always busy. I'm like, yeah, I work Monday through Friday, and then Friday nights I have softball. Saturdays I got my podcast and bowling, and then Sundays I got softball and I'm watching football. So like I feel like the more I move, the more my mind can't think about shit that it could be bothered on. Right,
maybe it wants to or not. It's like, okay, I don't want to talk. I want to think about this, and so it's just take up your time.
Yep.
Yeah,
and it's and it's not like I'm doing anything bad either. So I'm I'm actually like staying fit. I'm in 3 different leagues, so it's pretty fun. I'm salty about Mondays, man. I wish we had Monday kickball.
It's coming back. I mean,
next year. There's not like a fall league or nothing.
I think there was. But I don't have the information on it.
Right, man. So we got to do that.
Yeah.
Another thing too, something easy, free to do is just go for a fucking walk. Go out, get outside.
It costs you nothing to take
or ride a bike.
Ride a bike, nothing. It doesn't cost you anything. We have like the metro parks around here that are so nice, and I just been going to some recently, and it's just like, wow, this is like, it's beautiful, bro. It's just beautiful. I'm like. Just to be out in nature, if it's just for half an hour, just for 45 minutes, just for just a little walk. And it kind of decompresses you a little bit. Takes a minute. So just
and the most things that like can cure you are free. Just quietness is free. Walking outside to get air is free.
Nature
is completely free. It's just you think it's expensive because, I mean, you got to pay a little something to get something. Like you got to pay time away for you to get better. You know what I mean? Like if I want to do well in life, or if I want to meditate more, I know I have to sacrifice 15 minutes a day to get my mind where it needs to be. It's not going to just come overnight, but it's a religious, how we were talking about the last episode, practice day in and day out, just repetitions. After 21 days, it's a habit.
Yeah, actually, right.
And it becomes,
I was so close. Last year, I did cold showers, and I was like,
"Oh, bro,
I've been wanting to do that."
I was like 2 weeks in. I was like, "I can't."
I don't for real.
I need to.
I end all my showers with cold water.
Oh yeah,
bro. It helps your pore. Not only is it good for your mental, but it's also good for your skin and shit too, though.
Because it tightens your skin up a little bit, even like your organs too.
It clears your pores and shit. Yeah, it sends your nerve receptors like. It basically like puts you in a shock and like. Your whole body tightens up. I love it. Jordan looks at me like I'm fucking a nut job.
Man, no, I remember.
I love it. I can't lie to you. I started doing it like maybe like when all that shit went down. Like maybe like 4 or 5 months now. I've just been ending it with some cold water, bro. Sit there. just real deep breath. Let that shit, no, for real, man. Just let that shit hit you, and just like you like, you know, you're tensing up, but then like once, like, you know what I mean, like once you understand, it's just water. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's just really cold, and then like you can relax into it. Like, it's still gonna be cold, but you're relaxing to it though.
Yeah. No, I tried. 21 days. I agree with that. It's like once it's past 3 weeks, a month. Why not keep it up?
I kind of want to do
a
ice bath. You ever do one of those?
Not a full body, a full body one. And at Clearview we had Krishner's. He had the tank, so we would go like legs in, arms in, and shit like that. But I never went full like submerged in my neck.
Oh yeah, no, it's different.
That I don't know if I could do that one yet. You'd have to give me a little bit more time.
Yeah,
I could go in, like, let's say it's a little bit, and you add gradually, like how Kevin Hart used to do it.
Cold as balls, yeah.
Yep. So gradually, if you kept on it in there, I probably could do it, but not just a big ass fucking bunch of it off a rip.
And it's like levels to even doing that. Like some people just like ease their way in. Some people just let me get it. I'm just gonna sit in there.
Like
even when you go swimming for the first time, like the water may be cold. You dip your toe in, like, all right, it's cold. Let me ease in. Some people like
somebody just jump
cannonball into this. Yeah. Like, yeah.
If it's a diving board, I'm head first.
No, for sure though. But you had a topic though. Earlier we talked about what was it exactly?
Was it the how do you know when you have a connection with somebody?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's how it was basically written.
I'm gonna side. I'm gonna just say it real quick. That our last conversation on our hopefully our Patreon episode, just between us three. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know your connection is good. Period.
Yeah.
Period.
No, yeah, I mean, like, there's levels to even that though. Like, how do you know you connect with like people? Like, even us, like, we hang out all the time. Like, how do we know? Like, what was it for us to find out? Like, outside the podcast, we're gonna hang out regardless.
For me, it's your wisdom that helps me understand if I'm right or wrong, but by my actions and my words. And it's your money stinginess that I like.
Oh, Jonathan, you're the king. So teach me.
So you look at it as almost like it's like you're looking for something out of each friend, but it's something that I
can learn from you.
Onto, like, I like that. Yeah. I want to be around that.
I want to learn how to do that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just watch you and watch how you guys act, and just try to slowly implement it to not change who I am, but kind of.
Yeah, keep that in the like that's a process that somebody does and somebody has. So it's like, I like how they do that. Right. I like how they operate.
Because like I was saying, in our group, like every time me and who argue, I'm always asking somebody's other opinion. Like, is this right or is this wrong? Because I want to know. Hey, did I overstep my boundaries or did I say something that I didn't want to know? And I really feel like I got that from Ash.
Yeah, it's a part of growth. That's a smart thing. That's a I don't think a smart thing to do.
I think it's a more mature and wiser thing for me to do.
That's exactly.
But it takes a level of like awareness and realization to be like, man, did I really overstep by saying or calling you this? Like using my words in a select way to make you feel some type of way? Because like people will never forget how you made them feel.
Yes, that's
ever
facts.
in life.
Yep.
The action could be something, but like how they felt about it will probably last way longer than
how they feel now about it.
Yeah, how they feel now about it. Like, I forgive you. Even like the whole act of forgiveness, like, are you forgiving for yourself or them? Like,
right? Exactly. Yeah. Is it just for your own good, for your own self-conscious, or
like they say, like, you forgive but never forget. Like, I'm always gonna remember.
That's what I was gonna say. I think they forgive for you, not for them, because they don't forget. You don't forget what, like you said, what you did to me, and how I felt.
For example, like I just that thought gives me like a cheating thing, like. I will not forget that, but I, could have potentially forgotten somebody.
That, or just like a trauma,
Yeah.
Or like somebody, like I seen somebody get hit with a baseball bat yesterday. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it could have got escalated. I could have watched him die or something, and I'm like, wow, like I just really watched that. Like,
shit could have blew up real fast.
Yeah,
chill. I think the whole like connection with people, like to figure out if you have a connection, I think it's got to be related to something of mutual viewpoints, maybe even mutual feelings. Maybe I don't know. I'm a big humor guy, so my answer is a little bit biased. Like I think like if our humor is similar, I think I connect better with people that way. If it's just in a relationship or just in a friendship in general, like or in a stranger, you know, if it's just like a mutual thing and it's like we both find it funny, you know. Or
I tend to latch on to people who don't think I'm funny.
That don't think you're funny?
Yeah. Because I like proving them wrong. Like,
Oh, okay. See,
you feel me? And then like, man, you are funny. I'm like, motherfucker, I know. That's just why I've been around so long.
See, you know.
Just wanted to hear you say that.
I think my thing is like I like when people are just themselves and they're honest all the time.
Yeah.
Like you know your flaws and you accept your flaws and you just don't care. Those are the people I like because it's like you have nothing to hide. You're genuinely yourself and you like. That's why with John, like it doesn't even matter. Like John can be literally. He's a wild boy, though. I will tell you guys that.
I knew it. I knew it was coming.
But he's just like, he's organically himself. And Gabe, same thing. Like, his energy is always matching. It's like, what are we doing? Okay, I'm about it. Let's go.
Austin told me the other day, he was like, let's get a bottle of tequila. He's like, actually, whatever I get tequila-wise, I know you're down.
See what I'm saying? Like, he knows, like, oh, he's going to match my energy. It's cool, regardless.
Like, because then Adigan called him. He's like, do you want me to get Gabe? Is Gabe really hanging out with us? He said, if there's tequila, Gabe's there.
That's funny.
I'm not an alcoholic or anything like that. I just like to have fucking fun, okay? Don't got to drink to have fun. But like you said, I am that spontaneous. Yeah. Let's do something. What up? I'm on it. I'm on the way.
Even I know it's with, like, the liquor, too. Like, most of the time, it's a social lubrication to have organic conversation with people because they need that, like, I'm kind of uptight, let me have a drink, and then you get a little relaxed into it, like, well, this is honestly how I've been feeling. Yeah. Then you go on, you have these tangent conversations that, like, you guys are more alike than you would have imagined before, like, and those are, like, that's why I kind of enjoy drinking, but, like, I might rate myself, too. I did realize I'm, like, a social drinker, too. Yeah.
We all are.
Yeah, I think
we all are.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you're a social drinker, have a drink with me.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, man, connection. It's something special, man. And for us, we've been friends for 10 plus years now. And you're, of course, someone on the podcast. You guys are family. You know what I mean? So it's all
by choice.
No.
Not by choice.
Not by choice.
I did not pull those strings together. So, but no, yeah. I think connection again gets lost with what I was saying about you can be here and then you're trying to live a life that's not where you are or where you're from or who you are.
Ooh, okay. Do you think that people that are like that, do you think they latch on to people that also kind of live that fake life in a way? Like,
so then
maybe like those flock together type of aspect.
Yes, but I think
type of deal,
I think that's what they do. But then I think that's where the anxiety comes in.
Like, I got to keep that up. I got to be
or
on social media.
I really want to meet this person, but they are in Wyoming and I am in Chicago. Like, you know what I mean? Because you're not, like I said, you could be whoever you want and act like you are from somewhere you've never been. I think, I don't know, man. Social media is really, it's a great tool, but it's just has been manipulated really poorly.
So poorly. And like what I started doing now, that I'm on certain social medias, and I'm going to keep pulling away slowly but surely. But like, I've even had conversations with people, and before I leave, I say, "Hey, you have a great day on purpose." And they're like, "What'd you say?" Yeah, I want you to have a great day on purpose. Like, what does that mean? Like, I just want you to intentionally enjoy today. Wherever it comes, you accept it. They're like, I never posted like that though. Right. Thank you. I'm like, okay, that's a good way to leave a first impression on somebody. Like telling them, like, be good today.
Yeah.
Stay out of trouble.
Seek it. Seek the good.
Yeah.
Carpe diem. Seize the day.
Why did I just do that? I just gripped the
For everybody that just seen that, thank you. Because you saw my immediate reaction.
This guy's crazy. I told you.
Yeah, look at he said period. Period.
Why is that going viral?
Yeah, I didn't know what it was until you showed me it. Honestly, he was like, I didn't know who that girl was either. I'm like, why does she look like she's from Iran? I was being dead ass serious when I said that. Like, I didn't know nothing about that.
I wonder if she is. Honestly,
she is definitely not from Lorraine. She's from like East Cleveland, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, she ain't from my city.
Period. Oh, it's like the tongue moving for me.
Yeah, literally.
And the crazy part is, like, we keep making these people who don't deserve to be famous for doing stuff like that, though.
I don't want to say don't deserve to be famous, but we are overhyping who they are.
I think it's just based on like the fact, oh, it's like funny, it's like a thing,
Right.
like it's like, oh, this is
Like you could be famous for that, but you're not like
influential.
You know what I'm
per
saying?
se,
Like that's what America's about. Everybody could be viral. I think that's what the new word should be. You shouldn't be famous. You're viral.
You're viral. There you go. Because famous is a whole nother.
You know what I'm saying?
Bracket of understanding.
You could be viral, but you're not famous.
Well, same. I think it goes back to, for me, like when you say that. What about like what the fuck is that dude's name on Netflix? Fucking Tiger dude. And like that.
Exotic Joe.
Yeah. So that whole shit.
Joe Exotic or whatever.
That was like,
I never watched it.
That was in 2020, I think. And then that Halloween, people were all dressing up as
Tiger
him.
King.
It's like, is he famous for any fucking reason? Just because he went viral. It was a viral thing. Like, holy shit, this is a crazy story, and people lash on it. So I'm assuming probably she's gonna be Halloweened at some point. Someone's gonna wear like big ass lashes.
Carol Baskin. No, it's just like what I'm saying. The world, humans need some type of stimulation all the time, rather it's little, just viral, and that keeps us connected.
Hear me out. Instead of a pandemic, what if we just had a global blackout? No internet. Like, let's say we kept electricity though, but like no internet, no like TVs and shit.
Well, we did have a blackout in 2003.
Yeah.
It was like
half of the East Coast, the whole East Coast.
Yeah, we lost fucking all power. So
I remember that.
That was interesting. I think honestly that may soon happen again, as far as like the power grid being so. Like not fucked.
Well,
but
you see, they put that shit under the water in what was it, like Texas or something, and it fucking like the pipe bursted, and it was like an electrical pipe.
Oh
like,
shit!
Like how the fuck is that gonna burst in the ocean? Like you're just gonna be seeing dead fish everywhere you fucking look.
Damn.
I think the world needs like a decompression, like of some sorts. Like the pandemic, I feel like was like
a damper, but like not a stopper.
I don't want yes and no. Like I'll agree with you what you're saying, but I'm trying to go a little bit further than that. Like by saying it's what we needed, but not specifically that.
Yeah, I think
you feel me?
I think I know what you're saying. So I think the world needs
to be. It needed to be
a good reset, almost like the Great Reset, which is a thing that's going on too.
And I feel like that's basically what we did. We had that pandemic, shit shut down. Now what happened?
Yeah,
inflammation, shit's going up. Like we low-key had a reset in the economy. We was booming in the economy before that shit.
But it kind of was a reset to like put us into like this new
day and age.
New order of how we should live our lives, quote unquote. Not saying that, you know.
Well, now you see all these restaurants, and it's so sad around here. There's restaurants that are closing. We can't get staff. We can't do this. Prices are too high. It's like, I think that what is going down to is that there's all these jobs that are work from home. And people can make, say, let's just call it $20 an hour at home, or make $8 at McDonald's, and they're gonna be like, I'm gonna work from home, or I'm gonna. So now we're losing all these. I'm not gonna say low level jobs, but like entry level jobs to like places we all go. You know what I mean? They're $1 million, $1 billion businesses, and I think it's leading to, like I'm saying, like robot cashiers,
No, we already see us.
What you want, a Big Mac? You know,
they already have that at McDonald's. You go up to the screen and do that shit yourself.
It trips me out in Walmart too, because you go in and like it used to be so many registers. Now it's just all self checkout. And the one in Avon, I'm like,
I did low key notice that.
Well,
we just went the other day, and I did know. I noticed. I peeped that.
It's all
even the
self-checkout.
Meijer. We had Meijer that just built. They built a brand new fucking store. They have like 20 aisles or whatever, and there's only one open, and there's self checkout. The rest, it's like you overbuilt that. But I honestly do think that it's going to be.
I think that's for the flow of shit though too. How many times do you hear in Walmart? There's 6 lines with at least 10 people in it.
Oh my gosh!
Back in the day when we was really going to Walmart, when Walmart was jumping, when it was Wally World, that shit was jumping. There was you had to go there mad early because you knew it was gonna be dumbass packed at some point in that bitch. So I think it's more of like a flow, but I agree that they did cut out a lot of jobs though by just doing self checkout and basically like computerizing it.
Yeah, I think what it was. Oh, I forgot the price exactly. When I worked in the building department, Walmart was like, "Hey, we're going to do a project. We want to, install self checkouts." And we're like, "Okay, we have to get like plans. You have to like submit for permits." And I want to say they had installed, I don't know, like 6 or something, and it might have been like $75,000 or something, or I forgot how much it was. But it was like, those are people. You're fucking replacing these people with these computers. You know, the building, to make this. I don't know. It just didn't strike me the right way. Now, of course, I ain't gonna lie. Do I go to self checkouts? A little bit. Look, maybe if I got one fucking thing.
Yeah,
I go all the time.
Facts.
I have a whole cart full of stuff.
Someone. I want to ask your opinion then. Somebody I was talking to, they were kind of angry. They were like, "Why the fuck they're gonna make us go to self checkouts now?" And they got that little ass square to put everything on.
Yeah, it is a little less square.
Now I'm juggling all my shit.
Because you should scan it one item at a time. But the one in Walmart, the one in Avon is a little bit differently because
they got like a whole little
conveyor shit.
No,
not a conveyor, but like a little shelf or like table you can put all your bags on and then put it in the cart.
Oh, okay.
There's like 9 bags lined up, so it's like a whole little.
Okay.
So at the same time, it's like it's convenient for us, but like again, we live in this fast-paced world, and that's a fast-paced way to like get what you want, get out the store, go.
I know, but at the same time, I ain't no fucking cashier. I don't work for Walmart. I'm bringing my shit up. You ain't gonna give me no discount.
Yeah, that five finger.
Call a manager over. Can I get my employee discount?
Yeah, you give yourself.
That's
an
why
employee
low
discount.
key. That's why I just be going to Apple's.
There you go.
Apple's right by me.
Yeah.
Hey,
All these too.
yeah, that too.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. All these you pay. I ain't gonna say you gotta pay people enough, but you pay people fairly, and they're gonna be fucking.
Ain't it like fligs?
Get you
Shit.
in and out.
Mm-hmm. You see, like flickers too. Yeah.
I ain't been to fligs in a while.
But yeah, that's pretty much how the world is moving. So I mean, is that a good or bad thing that like we keep
Like
leaning
automation.
towards this? So like,
I mean, I'm curious about truck driving in the future. Is it going to be
I
like
do not trust that shit at all.
self-driving trucks and semis? When I was in Columbus, I went to Columbus on Wednesday, and I was on the road back to Lorain at like 11 p.m. Literally in like a quarter mile, there was like 15 to 20 semi trucks on the road heading north. I'm like, bro, they were in the 3 lanes. They were all 3 lanes. I'm like, bro, get the fuck out. You got to pick a lane because you can't be in all 3 here.
they gotta make sure they get their deliveries time. And most of them are coming like they're over the road drivers, so like they have a certain hours per week to drive. You have to do a reset each time.
See, and robots don't sleep. You can just fucking keep going.
Press the button, it'll just take.
I think that's the problem, though.
I know.
And who the fuck is pumping that gas?
For the
It's a self-driving truck, right?
I mean, it probably runs off like I don't know, electricity.
Electricity.
Okay, that make more sense. Because I'm thinking like, all right, this motherfucker run out of gas or the battery die or something. Who the fuck gonna fix it?
Because you gotta be real technical. Like, okay, I'm playing this route. It's 230 miles. Well, I have enough energy to get there, power it up, and then come back. Maybe, maybe not.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That shit break down. Like, we gonna send another fucking self-driving truck to go fix it? No. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. We need people to work, and we need people to push this forward. But there's, like I mentioned with the electrical grid, like we're tasking everything so much, and it's like, are we capped out of like capital, human capital? Like people aren't working. People, whatever the case may be, why they're not, I don't know. But like,
I like how you said that.
Yeah, are we?
Yeah, I'm agree with you on that one because that kind of I think we're capitaled out of capital.
Yeah. It's like, then you got this Amazon shit. I'm waiting for the day when they're gonna be like, you know what, we can't do same day delivery or next day delivery. You're gonna have to like pay us up for that. Because
You mean I have to wait? What do you mean I have to wait more than 5 minutes to get my delivery?
my wart band-aids can't be here tomorrow, you're saying?
No. And that takes us back to how we grew up. Like when we used to order stuff, it would take a week or two to get there.
You know what it's going to be?
A week or two.
It's going to be.
Man, I remember ordering some shoes. I customized them bitches. That shit took a month and a half.
Bro, what's probably going to happen is they're going to be like, you'll get it eventually. It's going to be like, or you can pay a very high premium to do it. I think that's what's going to be.
The express.
Express. Yeah,
they're going to be like, you're express or you're not. And the not's going to be. And that's not.
Or they're gonna do that into the your Prime account. Like
Yeah.
you can have the Prime account, your basic one, or you could be like a Prime Pro or what. You know what I mean?
I guarantee you, bro. I'm feeling it coming. Just be.
That's why I look. I don't fuck with Amazon like that. Like I do. Like I like the idea, but like I don't be ordering shit off Amazon.
Shit, I don't know about you, but we do every other day.
Yeah, trust me. Like my mom, Franco.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Yep. I had an alert this morning. Package dropped off at like 5 o'clock. I'm like, shit, who's making deliveries this early?
Somebody getting to the money. For real.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got shit to do later on tonight, baby.
And them, shout out to the post office people who make deliveries, because you guys are the real heroes. Because
yeah, Sherrod.
Yeah, and they make a good living too, like 6 figures for being a UPS driver.
Yeah,
the overtime right now, like I talked to some post office workers, and they're like, you can't fucking give enough overtime away. Like there's so much, because people, there's the lack of employee, again, same lack of people. I think, and I also think the post office will eventually be like, we ain't gonna deliver every day. You're gonna have to just get it when you get it. You know, like it's gonna be like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Yeah.
Like, as far as like, we just can't physically get you out, because there's sometimes I get like fucking like 2 things of junk mail. I'm like, you could have just waited to give me this. I didn't need this right now.
But if you make a delivery, like say you go ship something out on Thursday, you know it's not gonna get there until Tuesday of next week, because Thursday has to be processed. Friday and may go to the actual shipping. They don't work over the weekends. So Monday it gets there.
Yeah, and your
Tuesday,
shit probably came in ass late. It ain't gonna be I feel like if it ain't the first 100 shit on a Friday, your shit ain't getting shipped in. Like, unless you ordered it on Monday.
Yeah.
30, 40?
Yeah, almost 40.
40? All right, cool.
Okay.
Sorry. But yeah, so.
I don't like the idea of you saying I'm getting my mail every other day, though.
Dude, I think that that's going to really cause issues with people that like have medications and like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So I don't think that happened, but I just think that could be a possibility. Is like all this shit with the fucking Prime accounts and the shipping costs going up and everything. Everybody's adding fucking fuel surcharges on everything now. It's like gas was up for a month. It's like,
man,
now it's 320. I think, I don't know.
That's still pretty high.
Chill.
It's still high, but it's like, but it was 320 this whole summer. Then it kicked up to 4, and people were like, "Oh, surcharge." Now, I'm just saying, there's.
I got gas for $3.18. I don't know what y'all know.
See,
same. And it does, because I have my CDL too, so I do drive commercial. But for diesel, it's the same price.
Diesel is
it's $5-6 a gallon.
I'm about to say, yeah, that shit has not changed at all.
I go fuel up my truck, I'm spending at least $250 just to fuel
out of your own pocket.
No, definitely not in my pocket. Shout out to my company. OPM is my method. Other people's money, but so no, I'll fuel up $250. It'll last me like probably 2-3 days. I gotta go back.
Damn.
And I'm like, are y'all putting water in this gasoline? Because there's no fucking way.
They did say that they was diluting that shit in the summer.
No fucking way.
I seen a tweet. It said, "When's the last time you went to the gas station and it really smelled like gas?" I really started thinking about it. I said, "God damn it! Who the fuck put this in my mind?"
Yeah, I went today. It stank though. Like
yeah, no. When I got gas last night at BP on the south, that shit smelled like that kizzy.
Yeah, no. Well, that's a good approach though. People like, yeah, they just miss out on those little stuff. Like last time you went to a gas station, it actually smelled like gas.
Yeah.
You don't think about it until you went. Last time you went, you're like,
and it's like,
I sure did.
When's the last time? Like, even at the Browns game, it's cashless, ain't it?
Yeah, it's cashless now. That's crazy. So it's like on the card. I kept noticing that too. When I first time I went, I'm like, you got to scan it on your phone and everything. They really don't accept cash. I'm like, why though?
No paper tickets.
No, it's now most of the tickets linked to your Apple wallet.
That's great.
If you get it from like Ticketmaster and that type of shit.
It's intuitive. I mean, I do miss the.
I do like that part of it. Like
I do like that. I just miss the nostalgic part of like, here's my ticket,
bro. I have a box of like all my concert tickets. Yeah, like physical tickets and shit. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Man, it's like it's a lost art now. It's like, well, just get your ass in here. Just fucking.
Yeah, we're going paperless though. So I mean,
yeah, I went to a concert on Wednesday and it was like, fucking. We just walked through like the security thing. They were just like, come on. They didn't even know it. Don't even empty your pockets. Just walk the fuck in. Like, okay, this is like.
I could have had a whole AR going to the Browns game. Relax. They wouldn't even know. Yeah. Talk about a parade.
You went though Thursday?
Yes.
How was it?
It was. Shout out to the Browns. You see what I'm rocking today. The game was everything. Honestly, the crowd was good. My thing with the Browns is like, we're a good team. Our secondary is trash though. We don't correct our secondary, we're gonna lose to the Bills. We'll probably lose to the Ravens.
Shit, y'all secondary. Ours is boo boo too. What the fuck?
It's just little stuff like that. If we don't correct it now, we got to fire somebody in the defensive team. I don't know.
I feel like every time I'm watching them like set up for a play, they're like looking at each other like, you where you go? I'm going.
You know where I'm going?
Yeah. Should you focus on how do you fucking guard the person in front of you instead of like, oh shit, what player are we playing? Like,
and this is another thing. They were saying like Odell sometimes on his routes was freelancing his routes. Like he would just go out there and do something and hope for a pass. Some of our defense is doing the same thing, freelancing on defense. Like you're just out there.
I think it's different.
Do you think people are trying to make a play doing that shit? Like trying to be freelance? Like okay, I'm gonna get this interception because it's like. But you're about to get...
For some of them, I can't say all of them. Are we talking about the Browns or just in general in the NFL? In general in the NFL, it depends on the team. So then, so like, I think for some people who, are maybe year 2 or 3, make it or break it contract year, they might want to go out there and try to make a name for yourself. You know what I mean? Try to get this interception, try to get this, fumble, something. But then there's some people that just know their role, play it, and that's why they are who they are.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I think it's just that's also like human behavior a little bit. Like people want to go out there and put on a show and be special.
That's what I was gonna say. Like it's all however they play the game, whoever it is. Like you can go out there and give me 7 touchdowns. You might not even say. You might just give me
that's it.
Every time. You know what I'm saying? You might throw 7 touchdowns.
But you see,
you go crazy.
The one game last week, I think, what was it? Diggs he caught a touchdown. Did the genuine like?
Oh yeah.
No
dance. I'm like, okay, so you're like, you're feeding into like the whole
theatrics of it. You're putting on the show.
He looked at Jalen Ramsey and said,
"Yeah."
That was on your head, boy.
That's what I love about sports, though. It's just like the shit talking and like the intensity of like I make a play, I'm on your ass. Like it's
but that's like, any sport though. You know what I mean? Like basketball, 1-on-1s. Motherfucker give me 40. We about to get 45 then. Baseball, trying to strike somebody out. Hitter, obviously trying to hit the ball. Hockey.
They let you fight.
I'm about to say, they are. We all know how to get down in hockey. Them motherfuckers be chunking. But it's just competitive nature. But I think, like I was talking about off pod, that the fight that happened with the 2 teams behind us, it gets competitive. But if you know a team is not up to your level, why are you going to even
entertain?
Not even that. Why are you disrespecting them? You know what I'm saying? We disrespecting you on the field. We don't got to do it with words.
See, I think a lot of people don't. Like now it's like, I'm going to fucking tell you with my words and actions, both. Cause,
and that's what I think.
That's like conflict.
Why people, exactly. And that's exactly what the fuck happened yesterday, conflict. For real. Somebody said, I'll fuck you and your wife. And I was like, oh, shit. Well, that's my cue to go.
Yeah, that's fuck. I would have been like, all right, well, let's go. Wrap it up.
Time to hit the dusty trail.
Yeah, no. But so as far as like our fantasies and stuff go, how's your fantasy teams going?
Right now, so I have 4 leagues I'm in, and
that's too many.
It's a lot, bro. I'm 2-0 in 2 leagues. I'm 1-1 in our league, and then I'm 0-2 in another league. And that league, I won 2 years ago, and I was 15-0. I was like really proud of myself. I went all the way through. I was
clapping niggas
every week. But now I'm 0-2 in that league. I'm kind of like licking my wounds a little bit.
That's what. Win some, you lose some.
I made a joke. I paid my dues for the league yesterday, and I told the guy, I was like, "You've been like deducting my points since I haven't paid you yet." Come on, bro. So I'm gonna win this week, I bet.
Ain't it? But in mine, I'm 0-2 in my big league and 2-0 in ours.
Nice.
So.
A little bit of bragging, like, okay, it's like, cool, not cool.
It's like, all right, I win one, lose one. I kind of,
I'm kind of mad at myself because, like, now I should have been in fantasy way before.
You see how much fun it is,
man. Because like,
fun as fuck.
I'm 1-1 right now, and I'm like, yo, I should be 2-0 because I didn't sub this player in for this player.
Yep.
Just looking back on them, okay, now I'm watching NFL. So like, I know for next year I have a lot of people on my arsenal I'm gonna pick up.
Did you guys see the TikTok I sent you guys, or a video I sent you guys yesterday?
Oh, with the whole fantasy.
Yeah, they said that there was a You
like
betcha.
the 2-3 people running the thing.
Yeah. So they were saying like instead of making it just one person because they're like usually people don't care about other people.
Yeah, I know y'all don't give a shit about my team. I don't give a shit about your team. But if we all collectively have one team,
like
we'll all be invested. Like, okay, who are we picking as our starting QB?
Who we picking? Who we starting? Who we playing?
See, I think like the bigger the league, the more you can do that.
Yeah.
Like Big Burks in his league is like I think like a 250 buy-in, and Damon and Eric run their team together.
Oh,
and
okay.
Big Burke and him, like he drafts a team and the other dude plays the people. So like a couple of them are like 2-man team tandems type shit, because obviously it's so much money. You do want another person's opinion, because like you said, how many times you look into your lineup, man, who the fuck should I start, man? You're just contemplating with yourself, and then you get your ass bitten off because you're like, man, I should have started him over him, and I probably would have won. Then and having somebody else to have that conversation with, okay.
And when there is mutual interest,
exactly.
like we're gonna win.
How do you feel about this motherfucker? Because last week we seen what he did, but are we gonna trust him more this week than last week? Type shit.
Like for example, for me, like I had Njoku on my bench last week. I'm like, you know what? I watched the last game. I'm like, he didn't really get the ball too much. This game though, he's going to get the ball a lot.
Started him.
Gave me fucking 23 points.
I'm about to say he could though.
I'm like, he was scoring. They were like hitting him back to back. Bryant, not so much. I don't know when they're going to start blending him in the mix, but I'm like, he's on my reserve. So
yeah,
you got Bryant Harrison. I'll drop him for somebody else. I'm just being honest with you.
Yeah,
and you got the I was saying you got two Browns tight ends. It's kind of tough because only one's gonna get the ball.
Right.
I want to make a trade with somebody, but I'm gonna wait.
We're gonna see. Somebody sent me a trade the other day.
Really? No one traded me yet.
No, not in our league. Somebody sent me Josh Jacobs and Zach Ertz for Joe Mixon.
No. Who was the second person?
Joe Mixon.
No.
Ertz and Jacobs.
No, I wouldn't.
I have Kittle already. I don't need Ertz.
Yeah, oh, dude, you're fine. Yeah.
If I'm giving up Mixon, I need 2 running backs.
Yeah.
At least.
Dog running backs at that.
Yeah, and I got Kamara. That's what fucked me up last week in my big league. He didn't play. And we were tailgating by the time I looked up.
Fuck.
I was drunk. I didn't even give a fuck about fantasy.
I did win in my pick'em league last week. The straight picks. I had 13 wins last week, so I won $100. I won $100. I'm like,
oh, that's good.
Yeah,
how you get? What's the buy-in for that? I used to do that shit all the time.
5 a week.
It's like,
man, what's up? Let me get in that shit. This is the first year in the last 4 years I haven't done one.
No.
Oh,
shit.
Yeah, 5 a week. Boom, boom. When I was working at B-Dubs, we would just tally it up. So we would like
just pay ahead of time. Yeah.
No, we would just. Oh. So like at the end of the year.
Oh, okay. You either owe.
It was you either owe money or you would get money. So every week, all right, it's $5. We all agreed on it. Then if I beat you in the week or we tied, it would be 10. We would keep the 10, so we both would owe, and then the winner of next week would get all the money.
Got you.
So
yes,
kind of like it like that a little bit more. But I mean, getting paid out weekly though, that's good too.
Yeah. And actually, I didn't pay the dude yet, so it was kind of funny. I went there yesterday. I owed him for some other leagues I'm in with him. And he was like,
what's this? A sport junkie?
It's my brother's father-in-law.
Okay.
Yeah. The plug.
Ain't it?
What time are we at?
We're about
50.
Yeah, okay, we could probably like close to wrapping it up. It's been a good episode of It's On Us. So like us going to our mental health check.
Yeah. First and foremost.
Oh yeah. Shout out to our sponsor, the Creative Genius Brand. Make sure you go on our website at www.creativegeniusbrand.org. Click up the tab IOU. Get some merch from us. Support local business. You know what to do, man.
Do it.
Stop cheating yourself. Treat yourself.
Hey.
All right. So, John, how you feeling?
Fellas, I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. I was like I mentioned earlier, I went to a concert on Wednesday. I had a good week, man. It was not that I didn't work a lot. I just took some time off.
Motherfucker, you was off Friday?
No, I was working. I was off Thursday morning. I was off.
Okay. I was about to say, you sent me a snap one of these days. I'm like, motherfucker ain't here.
Yeah, I was off Thursday morning. I got back late on Thursday morning, and I had something to do in the morning. I was like, I'm busy right now, so took some time. I told my boss, like,
work.
I love work. I love it. But no, other than that, man, good week, great week. Just preparing. I have a big test by next episode by Saturday. my mental health is gonna be either very good or very bad. I'll tell you that much. I got a very important test to take on Thursday. So
No, you'll kill it, John.
John, yes, you honestly never came in here anything under a 95. I don't think so.
If you do not come to my house. Yeah. Stay home for that episode. But, yeah.
Blow your own toilet up.
Right.
Can I come blow your toilet up?
Like, no, you failed me today.
Sucker.
So, now, as far as the number goes, I'll give myself a 9.5. 9.5. A little bit of anxiety for this test. That's all. I feel like I'm gonna do good, but just a little anxious. So I got to study and make sure I'm on top of it. So, what about you, Gabe?
I'm good. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I was telling myself I ain't seen no drama yesterday in a long ass time, cutting people and things out of my life, and then boom, that shit happens at the softball field. So it was kind of funny to get a step back and see that life is not about drama, man. It's just about having fun and just being in the moment and being at the right place at the right time and seeing some drama.
Hey, it's kind of not your drama.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, I'll watch.
Ain't it? I'm be a spectator.
Yeah,
but no, man, I'm good. I can't.
Just don't hurt me, man.
Ain't it?
Everything don't got to be explosive.
Right. Yeah, don't.
Hey, play cool.
Don't blow this out of proportion.
Yeah, do not blow this out of proportion, please.
But yeah, I mean, everything's good, man. I'm good. Physically, my fucking knees getting better. My fucking jaw hurts, but I mean, that's another story. But I mean, I'm good. I really can't complain this week, dude. And if I really wanted to, I wouldn't even say anything.
Wow.
You feel me?
Fair.
It's not that deep, right?
What was your number? You give a number?
Number wise, I'm gonna go with you. 9.5.
Nice.
9.5. I was almost a 10.
Yeah.
But my jaw. I'm gonna blame it on the jaw, bro. It's like my face hurts.
Get that wisdom teeth pulled, man.
Like
my face hurts.
My face hurts.
I would say for me, I'm at I'll say a 10. I'm feeling good, man.
There we go.
Everything's on my side. Literally, the universe is giving me exactly what I want.
That's how I feel too, man.
How I'm putting out in the world is so you guys know my job situation. We have a new company that bought us out. So basically, I got a chance to talk to the CEO today, and I'm just being honest with her. I'm like, listen, I understand I'm in this position, but this job is not my life. And he was like, thank you for being honest with me. I'm like, I have a lot on my plate per se. Not saying I have all these stressors, but I want to do things with my life. Go back to school, maybe. I don't know. I'm young and I'm trying to figure out what I want. So I'm like, for you, I need you to, I'm telling you straight up, moving forward, next couple of months, 1 Friday or 2 Fridays a month, I'm taking you off for mental health. He was like, you can do that. I'll work some days in for you. I'm like, okay, well.
That's respectable.
Yeah, so next week I'll be in Columbus. Had to renegotiate me going out there because it's an inconvenience for people to, I'm home, I have stuff going on here. Mm-hmm. Why am I out there helping our other company? He was like, yeah, we should have somebody out there. So he was like, so what's your number for 4 or 5 days? I'll tell you off the podcast what he's paying me. Mm-hmm. That's why I'm leaving. So,
it was enough.
Yeah, it was enough for sure. Yeah.
Good. He said I was very compensated.
Yes. So
good, brother. Good.
No, yeah. My message is just know your worth.
I was going to say,
live your life.
Yeah, and live your life. Yeah. There's things that I want to enjoy.
And you said it too. Just being in the moment. I think that's collectively live in the moment, love your life,
and just fill your day up with opportunities.
And
growth and just positivity. I feel like a lot of people don't do that shit.
And it's so contagious too, because if I'm in a good mood, man, you're smiling, I'm happy, you're in a good mood.
Man, the jokes is flying. We laughing. We start cracking on people. People come, we don't even know, come over here. What the fuck y'all do? Why y'all laughing so much and shit?
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Man, that was some gems right there.
Ain't it?
Hey, shout out
to Cliff. Shout out to Jacob.
Yep, miss you guys.
Just Cliff, not Jacob.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Hey, I didn't say it.
Our producer guy, he's probably drunk right now.
He's off pod over there.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, no, wait, no.
No, he's enjoying himself out wherever he is.
Yeah,
in the forest.
What did he say today?
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin. Yeah, he's drinking pumpkin beer.
Pumpkin. I don't know, guys. I don't know what that is. But yeah, so a gem for us since Clifton is not here. Just be in the moment, and that's a quote by It's On Us podcast.
Literally.
So.
Copyrighted, trademark, and if you sue us, I'm busting your ass.
Yeah, I'm calling the bomb threat. Actually.
Jesus. I'm gonna. Okay. Did you hear about the girl that called the bomb threat about if the college team loses, that she would blow up the stadium?
Oh no.
Oh, we're gonna talk about it after the pod. Look it up on the thing.
Crazy. But yeah, this has been a episode of It's On Us. Again, make sure you like, subscribe, follow us, promote us. Tap in next week.
Bow, 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 bow.
Bye.
You're.
Get the butt. And that is going to wrap it, guys. The episode is finished. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to like it, share it with your friends and family, and be sure to follow us on all our social media pages at IOU Podcast 440. Again, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the continued support. We'll see you soon. Bye.